Hello, everyone. If you want to work from home and use Zoom, I'm going to show you some of the tactics I use tomorrow, or actually tonight. In just a few hours, I'm going to host 400 people live on a Zoom webinar. So I'm going to show you some of the stuff I've done. I feel like I've done 1,000 Zoom meetings, perhaps less than that. But I want to show you just a couple cool tactics you have. So first of all, you have the Zoom software on your PC or your Mac. That's awesome, and that's great. But what we're going to do is I'm going to show you kind of a couple techniques. And the first thing I want to do is I want to show you on their website, which we're going to look at here right now. All you need is the free plan. I pay 15 bucks a month. I actually pay $140 today because I have to have up to 500 people. Why would you do that? Well, you can include 100 participants for $15 a month. It's pretty amazing. This is what I normally use. But if you want to get into fancier webinars where everybody's watching and there's polls and stuff, you have to pay a little bit more money, and you could probably figure out that. I don't know. I just upgraded. They always seem to have an upgrade opportunity there. Now, we are in the $15 a month program issue right here. If you want to do the webinars, you got to use the web reporting stuff, and it lets you do all that fancy stuff. But what I do here is if I'm going to start a new meeting, and what I'm going to do is hide my face. I'm going to start a new meeting. You could schedule that meeting. You could start it with your personal ID. You could schedule it in the future and say Josh's Zoom meeting and do all this stuff, and that's pretty awesome. Put it on the calendar. Yeah, that's cool. But when I start a new meeting, one of the things you could do live with your team, join with computer audio, great. It auto starts recording for me. I'm going to turn the recording off because we don't need that right now. But one of the things that I do, I'm going to give you a couple hacks. Ready? Now, first of all, if you roll over this, you've got your mute, your stop video. If your video is not working, click the up side. You can do all these different video settings. Make sure you got a webcam. If you don't have a webcam, I've got a list of webcams that you could sign up for. Use the correct microphone. Use the microphone close to your face. What you can't see is that I have an awesome microphone right here. And this microphone that you can't see because it's just being hidden is a big mic for, you could get a headset, but don't use the webcam's mic because the webcam mic is terrible and it picks up everything and there's an echo, and audio is 60% of video. Okay. I know it's something I learned at Disney when I was a young kid. Audio in the system is more important than the video because otherwise you can't see much. Okay. Now, if you want to invite people live into your program, all you do is you click there. You can copy just the URL and you could email people just that URL, which is amazing. You could, and when you send that link to people, I'll show you exactly what that looks like. This is what it looks like, and you just send the URL. Hey guys, join me on this call. And when they do that, as long as they have all their cool stuff, they will then be able to join the video or audio and so on. If you copy the whole invitation, then that throws all this junk in there, and that's cool too. Join the meeting ID. So if they go to front of Zoom, they can put that ID in there. They can tap with their mobile and stuff as well. Okay, so that's for the meetings. I want to show you a couple more little hacks that are really important. If you're running a large scale meeting like I'm about to do tonight, I want you to know an important thing. I'm going to do a lot of screen sharing. So what is screen sharing? Well, screen sharing is all of a sudden where you click share. You decide which screen you want to share. Let's say I want to share this screen, the screen that I'm currently on, and all of a sudden, boom, it puts green around it. On the other page, it has this part, and it says, hey, you've got a lot of cool stuff going on here. During the share, actually, let's do that one more time. When you're sharing and you pick your screen, before you click yes, I click share computer sound. Share computer sound. That way, if I play any sounds in the computer, it takes that sound and sends it to all of my attendees. That's a big one. If you're playing a video, send all that audio from the video to all my attendees so they can hear it natively. Okay? If that doesn't make sense, let me know in the comments below, but that is a massive one if you're playing a video on your side and you want everybody to hear it. Okay? A couple other things. I'm sharing my ID. You can see this. You can click more. There's a chat box. The chat box is our friend, right? And you can say, how is everyone doing, right? And you can share your links. You can put a link and all this junk that's in there or whatever. Obviously, you don't share them the link on how to join in the chat box where they would not know how to join. You get the idea. But I keep this open on one of my screens. I'm working full screen on another screen. Something to keep in mind. So I'm having almonds, and I just got an almond down the wrong path. See this little thing that floats over that you can see but no one else can see? That little thing, other people can't see. So when you move yourself and you're like, I'm huge and they can all see me, they can't see this. So all they see is the screen behind it, okay? And then the chat box, they can't see it. When you're sharing and you have your chat box over here, have fun with it. But another thing I want to tell you, this is interesting and I want you to note, this is a little trick from my production days back in the day. Whenever you're talking to people and there's multiple people up on the screen, my webcam is right there, just so you know. But if I have dual screens, everybody seems to do this once in their life. Please learn from me here. It's so annoying. I'm such a freak. I'm a 100-year-old old man that's annoyed with this. Some people will take the webcam, and the webcam will be on that computer. And let's pretend like I'm just talking to the person saying, and they'll go, hey, how are you? And they'll actually talk to where they see people's face, but you are right there. So what I'm going to suggest to you is to, instead of, even if you're just doing it this way, I'm looking at the face, but you're right there. So all you have to do is watch. I'm going to do this. Do you see the difference now? Now that I'm looking at you, it looks like I'm looking at you. So when you're running your meetings, put all of your other attendees, squeeze them down small, and don't put them on another screen. A lot of people do that all the time. They're like, hey, because I have 5 screens. I know I'm a freak. But I'm like, hey, how you guys doing? It just feels like there's something more important in the room. So if you want an engaged audience, put the people under there. Okay, now I want to show you just a couple other little tiny techniques. You roll over this green thing, okay? I'm sharing. It's like, how do you find it? It's really hard to find. Go over the bottom down here, and then you'll be able to find it. Sometimes it throws its... You roll over Zoom, and when you see the meeting controls, it'll highlight it and it brings it up to the top. It's kind of hard to, meeting controls will sometimes disappear. If you want to stop your own video because someone comes in the room or you need to go to the restroom, you just click that. Pretty cool. Mute your own mic, change your mic, manage participants. You're going to be able to mute everyone. There'll always be one person in there that doesn't know that their laptop on the couch, when they move it, it sounds like this. Now, hopefully that sounds really annoying to you. Because when that moves around, I mute that person. I go, hey, thanks, and I just mute. Now, the next thing I'm going to do with you is more. You can invite more people. You can chat. You can record this to the cloud. And you can disable participants annotation, show the names of annotators, hide the video panel. I could hide that. I don't want to do that because I like to be able to see people. Show the video panel. There's going to be a lot of people up here. Hide floating media controls. I don't know what you do. Share the computer sound. You can turn that on after you share. See that? Optimize share for full screen video clip. That's neat. I don't need that. And then you can end the meeting right then and there. Okay. Now there's just a couple more little tiny things I want to show you. When you have a lot of people in the room or you're sharing, there is a little tiny button that I don't have up right now, but there's a little tiny button that says, this is pretty much the most important thing, is just how to mute people, how to get your camera ready. You can go over to, I'll put this link below, this is for Amazon, amazon.com/shop/smart social. And this has my favorite items. Okay, what are you talking about? This is webcams, headphones, and mics. I just clicked on the webcams, headphones, and mics. So these are some decent webcams that I use. I have, I think, every one of these. They're the same model. Some of them are available, some of them aren't. I'm using this one right now, but I am also, and I have this microphone, $84. It's an amazing mic. Get a good mic or get a good headset. This is a great headset. This is like $33. Headsets are cool. I happen to have a professional mic and nobody's in the audience, but if you get a headset, headsets are cool because nothing is cooler than being able to clearly hear people on both ends. And a headset allows you to create that on both ends. It's pretty awesome. This is a scrappy one. It'll be at your house in 2 days. I have a bunch of these, and it's a Logitech. Okay, hopefully this was helpful, guys. Once again, a few Zoom tips that are awesome, and we go from there. But Zoom is your friend, and we're using the free or $15 program to do this. So awesome. Have a great day, guys. I'll see you soon. Take care.